上一个直播好像还没有关。Okay, yeah. Hi everybody, good evening. Okay, so let's check the voice first. That's okay. Can everybody hear? Is that the sound okay? All right. So if you can't hear, please tell me can in the chat box. So let me know. Okay, if everything all right, we will start. Let me wait a second. Let me check. Okay, can, yes. Okay, cool. So now let's begin a little bit late, sorry. And okay, so just then teacher Arki tell us some basic information about the TASMO test, the TASMO competition. And now here is teacher Penny. We will go through the sample paper together, but today we will focus on session B. So if the kids, they are free, they are at home, call them to come. We will do it together. And get ready your sample paper, right? I think maybe you also need some kind of blank paper to write down some drops. Okay, yeah, here I go. Oh, first let me do a short introduction of myself because maybe someone don't know who am I. Yeah, this is teacher Penny, and so far I'm the math teacher in P2. So all of my students, they are in P2s. Yeah, they will get into the P2 TASMO. Okay, I've graduated from the University of Leeds and have already got 4 years of the teaching experience. So today I hope I can help you to solve some of the questions, to solve some of the problem in session B. Okay, here we go. Now let's still start the question of session B, one by one. So I will take you to do to find out some key information, key knowledge about the question. Here we go. The first one. Now a kind of a geometry problem. Here, this is a huge cube. What does it mean? I will paint it into the red color at first. So all the cover, the face of the big cube will be painted into the red color. Then I will divide it into small cube. Okay, like this, to cut it into every small cube. So each of the cube will be a very lonely. We will separate them. Then the question is asking how many small cube with 3 red face. All right. So we will know this is a cube, right? A cube. Okay, so guys, is there any kids here? Can you tell me, a cube, how many faces does one cube, one little cube have? How many faces? This is a face. How many faces does one cube have? You can tell me in the chat box. Yeah, each little cube will have how many faces? 6 faces. So if each of the cube has 6 faces, I want it to have 3 of them, 3 the painted faces. They are red. Okay, now actually this is not hard because we can just to observe, to look at this big cube and then to see, can you find out some cube with 3 red face and another 3 faces, they don't have any color? Can you find it? Yeah. Why not? So guys, let's see. Is this cube with 3 painted faces? Absolutely not. So actually it only has 1, 2. These 2 faces can paint with the red color. So where is the cube with 3 painted faces? Yes, it's here. It's at the corner. So we will see the front and the top and the right. These 3 faces, they will paint with the red color. Great. Okay, this is one of the, we have already found out one of the cube. We need to find all of the cube with 3 painted faces. So do you find all of them? Here is a key point. If this cube is stay at the corner of the large cube, actually, all the cube stay at the corner, stay at the corner, stay at the corner. Actually, they have the same number of the painted faces. Let's check. So this one also has 3 painted faces, 3 painted faces, and okay, 3 painted faces. Now let's think. A cube. This is one big cube. A big cube has how many vertices? How many corners? Okay. A cube has how many corners? A cube has 6 faces. How many vertices? Corner or vertices? Here it is. On the top, we have 1, 2, 3, 4. What about the bottom? Another 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes, well, there will be excellent 8 corners. If there are 8 corners, that means, okay, we have 8 cubes at the corner. All of these 8 cubes, they have 3 painted faces. So the first blank is 3. Now let's check another question. How many cubes? No painted faces without any color. Oh, this question will be a little bit hard because we cannot see it. Where it is? Actually, it's hide inside the large cube. Okay, I will use something to help us understand it. Here we go. I will make out this large cube. So some of the students can know where it is, but now I want to paint it. Actually, I don't have the red color, so I paint it into yellow. Then let's separate it. All right. Now every single cube. Okay, let's find out which one has no color. You find a little cube head at the corner. Yeah, if we see from any angle, no color on it. So it's in the center. Only this one without any color, no painted faces. Yeah, so everyone, this is a kind of a geometry question. Here we go. Let's back to this one. There is only one small cube, no painted faces. It's a head in the center. So this question, you need to think in your mind, to imagine in your mind. If I separate every single cube, what will happen? Okay, so this one, actually it's not hard. Let's try one more, the second question in the section B. This one, it's a kind of logical reasoning question. ABC, 3 kids, they joined the different sport club, swimming, basketball, badminton, this one. It says, based on the given information, we need to find out who joined in which club. Let's see what kind of information we get. The first one, A does not like swimming. Okay, so B has never been to basketball club. Okay, so the C, it says C is a key player in a basketball team. A, can we make sure the first club? C, where is C? In which club? Yeah, cool. Okay, yeah, C is in basketball club because A is the key player. Yeah, this is the first thing I can make sure. Oh, wait me a second. Why I cannot write it down? Okay, whatever. What about, let me write here. Give me a second. There is something wrong with that. Yeah, C, basketball club. I write it here. If C in the basketball club, that means, okay, A and B cannot be in the basketball class again. Basketball club. Now, let's take a look. A cannot be in the basketball club. And A says doesn't like swimming. So A cannot be in the swimming club, cannot be in the basketball club. Where is A? Yeah, we will make sure. A must be in the badminton club. Okay, badminton club. So last one is B. B is in the swimming club. So actually, this question is not hard. We can just know it. So from the information, but if there are more information or the information will be a little bit complicated, we can use a method, the table method. Here we go. What is the mean? Here it says C. The first things we can make sure is a C in the basketball club, right? So we can draw a table and to tick a basketball club. And okay, so that means C cannot be in the swim class or the badminton club. So we can use a table to help us. But this question is okay because it's simple. Now let's try one more. All right, error one, be careful. This question is not on your paper. It's the actual practice. It's a bonus question. Let's try it together. What the key information we get? A, B, C, 3 people, and they have the different job. Director, editor, and the driver. It says, given that A is older than director, this is the first thing we know. Driver is older than director, the second one. The third one, it says editor is older than C. Okay, so if you have the paper, you can draw out the table to find out what job do they do. I think the easiest one is who is the editor. Okay, if you find the editor, please tell me in the chat box here. Who is editor? A or B or C? This is the first thing we can solve. Editor. Okay, cool. Editor is B, but why is B? The first clue says A is older than editor. So can A be editor? Absolutely not. So the third clue says editor is older than C. So can C be editor? C and editor must be 2 people. Oh, so who is the editor? Oh no, B is the editor. So if B is the editor, don't forget to cancel the other 2 jobs. They cannot be a director and a driver. The problem is coming. Can we make sure A is the director or the driver? Is there any information we can know? Actually, we don't use the second information. But how can we make it clear? Guys, this time, with the table, if you only use the table method, we cannot make sure A is director or driver. So let's draw an arrow. And let's draw a magic arrow to help us. Yeah, so on the right, we show someone older. On the left, someone younger on the left. And, okay, yeah, young, old. Why I cannot write? Old, yeah. Cool. Then let's see. A is older than editor. So we can put A and editor on the arrow first. A older than editor. So editor, we have already know. Editor is B. And according to the third clue, editor is older than C. C. Oh, sorry. Yeah, editor is older than C. C must be younger than B. And according to the second clue, driver is older than director. That means the driver must be on the right and the director should be on the left. Yeah, so I see somebody knows, oh, this is a magic arrow because you follow our class, right? So the director, who is the director? A, C is the director. And the driver is A. Sometimes we need to combine these 2 methods, magic arrow and the table method. Have a quick review. That is what we learn in class. Okay, logical reasoning. It's a kind of a combination. Yeah, here we go. Now, one more. Let's go. The second, oh, this question. This question is super interesting. Actually, we don't learn this type, but we learn something called the pattern, right? We learn the number pattern and the figure pattern. So this question similar with the number pattern, similar with the key point with the figure pattern. Let's see. This question is as Jason collected blue and yellow baggage during his exploration in the green jungle. He arranged them in a pyramid. This pyramid shape as shown the figure below. There are a total of 10 rows. I want to know how many yellow baggage are there. Yellow baggage. So we just need to count out the yellow one. Ignore the blue one. So everyone, with this question, actually you can draw out them. You can draw, okay, everyone one by one until the 10 rows. Then can count out all the yellow baggage. It's okay. It's one of the methods can do it. But problem is we are in the TASMO competition. You need to save time. This is not a hard question. It's an easy question. Try to save time at the easy question. Use more time in the hard question. So we need to do it fast. How? Find the pattern. Okay, now let's take a look. Any pattern we can find out? We need to observe it. So this is the first row, right? First row. In the first row, how many yellow baggage can we find? Absolutely no. 0 yellow baggage. What about the second row? The second row has 1 baggage. The third row? The third row has baggage. The fourth row, it will have 1, 2, 3. 3 yellow baggage. Do you find a pattern? Do you find out something? If we have 10 rows, how many baggage are there in the number 10, in 10th row? Can you tell me in the chat box? Very important. In the 10th row, how many yellow baggage in that row? Yes, good job. It cannot be 10. Yeah, it cannot be 10, it should be 9. So if we want to know how many yellow baggage altogether, so you just do 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 plus 8 until 9. Okay, so the sum of them actually is 45. This is a triangle number. Do you remember we learned it before, the triangle number? Okay. One more question. Let's test. Do you remember the fourth triangle number? 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 equals. You need to tell me in 1 second. So easy, quite easy. It should be 10. Yeah, remember it. The fourth triangle number is very, very useful. And the ninth triangle number, also you can see it maybe in the TASMO test, maybe. Yeah, ninth triangle number and the fourth triangle number. So to solve this question, find out the pattern. So similar with the number pattern and the figure pattern. All right, now let's go to continue. This question, it looks like the geometry, but actually it's counting, about count how many triangles below. Okay, guys, try to do it by yourself first. To tell me how many triangles do you find? Let me see, can you find all of the triangles? Okay. $27, 35. Okay, I see. Different answer. Okay, in order to count all of them, we must have some method. We must count out them in some order. What kind of order? Okay, now let's see. Here we go. If we want to count out all of the triangle, all right, we need to separate it because it has 2 layers. Okay, we need to take the first, let's just focus on the top layer. Top layer. So if we see the top layer, bye-bye, bottom layer. We just take a look at the top layer. How to count it in order? Here we go. Now we will find some method. First, on the top part. On the top part, wow, how many little triangle on the top? The smallest triangle. Can we find it? This is one small triangle. Yeah, small triangle. There will be five small triangle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, I can label it. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then, actually, why it's hard? Because 2 of the triangle, if you add them together, put them together, it will be another big triangle. Yeah, so if 2 of the triangle, we put them together, you will have, how many you can count? How many a little bit bigger triangle? Triangle 1 and 2 can give you a bigger triangle. What about the other? Triangle 2 and 3 will be another big triangle. 3 and 4. Okay, 3 and 4, it's another bigger one. 4 and 5. Okay, so with 2 of the little triangle, we will find that, there are 4 bigger ones. Actually, we have more. Because if you put 3 of the little triangle together, we can count out a bigger. It's become big again. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And then start from 2. 2, 3, 4. So the next one, 3, 4, 5. Is that all? Yeah, because we don't have 4, 5, 6. Okay, so 3. To use 3 of the little triangle, we can form 3 bigger ones. Then let's continue. If I use 4 of the triangle, how many bigger triangle can I get? Tell me in the chat box. 4 of the small triangle to form a bigger one. Exactly. There will be 2. Why? 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's a 1. And then 2, 3, 4, 5. This is another one. Okay. So the last step, if we add them all together, we will get the biggest one. That is what happened on the top. Just happened on the top. So from the top, we will count out, 15. 5 plus 4 plus 3 plus 2 plus 1 equals 15 triangles. Then we will go to the bottom. So we just count out all the triangle from the top. Now let's see what happened in the bottom. Okay, so in the bottom we will find that there will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 parts at the bottom. Do not see what happened on the top. Okay, now let's take a look. We know the smallest one is a 1, but this time 2 is this part is a triangle. No. So everyone, now let's see. 1 is one of the triangle. If I put 1, 2 together, another one. 1, 2, 3, bigger. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, big again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Here, how many triangles are there altogether? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 at the bottom. Okay, so far we have already found out the 20. The problem is coming. There are two layers. So if we put these 2 layers together, I take away this line. We will find that you have a new triangle. What does it mean? this is a new triangle. So let's take a look. If a top and the bottom put them together, combine them, you will have more triangles. So let's try to use the same method. 1 triangles, 2 triangles, combine them, 3 triangles together, 4 triangles together, and 5 triangles together. Is that will be same with what happened on the top? Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 single triangle. Okay, so with that one, we will find a 5 triangle. Then, if we put 2 of the triangle together, it will be 4. 4 are they? 1 and 2, 2 and 3, 3 and 4, 4 and 5. Yeah, 3 and 4, 4 and 5. Oh, I cannot write it. 4 and 5. Okay, so 4. And then 3 triangle to form a bigger one. 1, 2, 3, 2, 3, 4, 3, 4, 5. So 3, 8, 4. 4 triangle combining them together. 1, 2, 3, 4. Here will be 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4, 5. The last, if we add all them together, we will get a biggest one. 1. So top and bottom, combine them. We will have another 15. Count them in order. 15 plus 5 plus 15. So there will be 35. Yeah. Count them in order. Do not do not miss them one by one. Do not miss one of the triangle. Yeah. So this is the method. Follow the order. Actually, we learned it before. We learned it in semester 1, lesson 14. This kind of question. Yeah. So in TASMO test, you also need to see this kind of same question. Okay, count in order. That now we spent too much time. Here we go. The next one. This topic is really hard. Yeah, this topic is really hard. It's about the age problem. Age problem is hard for every single question. It's hard for every single kid. So let's do it together. In this question, it says Michelle. Michelle is 10 years old this year, and her father is 42 years old this year. Okay, we want to know how many years later, in the future, how many years later her father's age will be 3 times of Michelle's age. Okay, now let's see. Let's take a look. 3 times. How do we know? Because in the future, Michelle will grow up and her father will also grow up. No, everyone. Age problem. There is a very important point to solve the age problem. Let's have a review. We learned it before. So do you remember? Actually, if 2 of the person, if you have 2 persons, we can find out the difference between their age. For example, if Penny, this year I'm 25 years old, my dog is 10 years old. So what is the difference between our age this year? 25 minus 10 equals 15. Okay, let's see what happened next year. Next year, I will be 26 years old, and my dog will be 11 years old. What the difference between our age next year? We will also find that is 15. What about 2 years later? 2 years later, I will be 27 years old. And 2 years later, my dog will be 12 years old. Okay. The difference also 15. So guys, quickly check. Can you tell me the difference between our age 2 years ago? 2 years ago. Also 15. Yeah, correct. Okay, yeah, the difference never change. Remember this, everyone. The age difference never change. Why? Because every year I grow up by 1, and my dog also grew up by 1, so the difference never change. Have a review about this. Okay, then let's see this question, and back to this question. I want to know how many years later her father's age will be 3 times. Hey, guys, if you see in a question, it tells you 3 times, 5 times, twice, some kind of keyword like that, draw out the model. Draw out the unitary model. 3 times, that means will be 1 unit. Michelle or her father? Absolutely, Michelle will be 1 unit. Yeah, so we draw out, right, 1 unit to represent Michelle. And father will be 3 times though, 3 units, 3 same boxes. My boxes were, okay, that's fine. Now let's see, make sure this model shows out how many years later. This model shows out what happened in the future. All right, the problem is, if I want to solve the question, can I label any number on this model? So if this year Michelle is 10 years old, we cannot label 10 on the model because the model shows what happened in the future. So can we find some number on this model? Don't forget, what never change? Difference never change. So if this year Michelle 10, father 42, what's the difference between their age? All right, yeah, correct. Here, 42 minus 10 equals 32. Oh, actually, 32. The difference is this year, 32. And that means in the future, also 32. And we label out 32 where it is. This part shows 32. All right, now guys, do you know how to solve it? We're exactly so close to the answer. Okay, yeah, give you 1 minute. You can try the following step. I think you get it. We'll find out, 2 units equals 32, right? What about 1 unit? Can we know 1 unit? 32 divided by 2, correct? 32 divided by 2, yeah, equals, calculation. $16. So if in the future, Michelle is 16. This part 16. In the future, Michelle is 16. And today, this year, Michelle is 10 years old. Do you know how many years later? How many years passed? 16 minus 10 equals 6. So 6 years later, Michelle will be 16. And then his father will be 3 times of Michelle's age. Yeah, very key information. So difference never change. Okay, and because we have already in the age problem, let's try, let's continue to have a review, all right? Here we go. Another very important things about the sum. We know different never change. What about the sum? Let's see. Have a quick review here. Let's take a look. This year, I am 25. My dog is 10 years old. So we will know the sum of our age is 35. So next year, our age, the sum will be 37. 2 years later, it will be 39. All right. Do you find out some pattern? If you know the pattern, can you tell me what is the sum of our age 2 years ago? Be careful, 2 years ago. Yeah, excellent. The pattern is right. Wow, good job. Is that 33? 2 years ago. 23. Wait a second. 33? Are you sure? I'm waiting. Okay. let's try. So 2 years ago, I was 23, and 2 years ago, oh, my dog is 80. So the sum of our age, is that 33? No, 31. I is 31. Yeah, the pattern is right. You find right. Yeah, our age will increase by 2. No problem. Our age will increase by 2. So, at 1 year increase by 2. That means that 1 years ago, our sum is 33. Right? Because minus 2. 32 plus 2 equals 35. And then 2 years ago, we need to minus 4. So the sum is 31. A little trap. 2 years ago, 2 years ago, not 1 year ago. 1 year ago is 33. 2 years ago is 31. Yeah, so everyone be careful. Sum really easy to make mistake. Okay, so we will know a little conclusion here. The sum of 2 people's age, it will grow up by 2 each year. Grow up by 2 each year. All right. Yeah. So let's see. One more bonus question. This question also not on your paper. Get ready. It will be a little bit hard about the sum. This time. Oh, we know the sum of Mary and her son's age is 45. What's the sum of their age in 5 years' time? I give you 2 minutes. You can try it by yourself first. What's the sum of their age 5 years' time? Be careful. The sum of their age increased by 2 each year. Oh, I have already seen the answer. Good job. Yeah, so after we find the rule, increase by 2, it will be super easy, right? Because each year, it will increase 2. If we have 5 years, so the sum will increase by 10. Yeah, 2 times 5 equals 10. So if this year is 54, next 5 years later, so it will be 55. So get it. Be careful. 2 people's age increase by 2. But sometimes, be careful, read it carefully. 2 years ago, here we go. Now, age problem is super interesting. And it's always be hard for everyone. All right, now let's do one more question. Comparison and replacement. So we will go to take a look. This time, we will know rabbit plus a sheep equals 5. The penguin plus a rabbit equals 3. Sheep plus the penguin equals 4. I want to know the rabbit. I want to know the rabbit. So that means if I can know how heavy is a sheep, okay, 5 minus a sheep equals the rabbit. The problem is we don't know. Or another method. I want to find a rabbit, right? If I can know how heavy is the penguin, all right, 3 minus the penguin equals the rabbit. But we even don't know the penguin. So we need to find another method. These 3 equations. What about let's try to add them together? What will happen? Let's see. On the left, if we put all the animals together, how many rabbits are there? It will be 2 rabbits and 2 sheep. Okay, and also 2 penguins. But how heavy are they? On the right, how heavy are they? There will be 12 kg altogether. Okay, then if 2 rabbits, 2 sheep, 2 penguins equals 12 kg, do you know 1 rabbit and 1 sheep and 1 penguin equals how heavy are they? Yeah, so it should be 6 divided by 2. Okay, now let's see. If I have already known, sheep plus the rabbit plus the penguin, they are 6. And okay, I've already know sheep and the penguin, they are 4. Rabbit, easy. 6 minus 4 equals 2. Shifting, not shifting to equality. This one, comparison and replacement. But this is just a basic kind of comparison and a replacement question. Okay, yeah, that is. Now let's keep going. This one. This one belongs to logical reasoning, but actually it's very interesting. What is your answer? Can you tell me A, B, C, D? What is your answer? In the chat box, please. Okay. Correct. I see the right answer. But someone says brown C. All right. Let's check together. Here it says, Jack is in this competition. And what happened? In the last 100 meter, he overtaken the player who is in the second place. So in the beginning, before he takes over, let's check. So there must be 2 people in front of Jack, right? And this is the people who is in the second place. He will take over it in the 0 second. So maybe a lot of people behind Jack. Now, if he overtake the second place, where is he? Is he in the first place? No. Yeah, he overtakes the second place. That means Jack become the second one. Okay, now he can get the silver medal, but there is something happen later. It says he is taken over by 2 other player. If the 2 people behind him will overtake him, where is he? Then where is he? Is he in the third place? No, 2 people in front of him. And we know the first prize always be the first prize. Okay, so that means there will be 1, 2, 3. 3 in front of Jack. Jack is in the 4th place. He is number 4. Oh, sorry, number 4, no medal. Yeah, super interesting. Okay, so logical reasoning. If you're not very clear, you can just draw out something to help you. Very easy to make the mistake here. Take over the second place. He will also be the second place. He cannot be the first place. All right. Now let's do this question. What is your answer? Who finished it? You can tell me. You can share the answer with me. 5 identical. Identical means same. 5 same chain link. Joint means it connected together. We want to know the total length of the chains. That means from this point to the rightmost point. Rightmost point from on the left to the right. Do you have some idea? And try it first. Find the total length. Total length. Let me change another color. Total length means from this point to here. The total length. 40. Okay. Pay attention. cm, mm. 5 is centimeter. 8 is millimeter. The units are different. Okay, let's do it together. Oh, I missed one of the questions. Sorry, I forget it. It's bacteria. Later we will back. Now let's take a look about this one first. Everyone, let's take. Be careful. The unit here is centimeter. It's not millimeter. So the first one is to be. Yeah, this part should be 5 centimeter. Okay. So if we have the same, if each of them they are same, so. Let me see. Too long. Yeah. If they just next to each other, if they don't join each other together, it will be 5 times 2 equals 10 centimeters together. It should be longer than what we can see. Yeah. But now, what happened? Let's take a look. The length 5 centimeter, it means this part. Yeah? From the left to the right. Yeah, is this okay? And this part is 5 and another 5. Where does it start? From this point to here. Okay? Everyone, if we just use 5 plus 5 centimeter plus 5 centimeter, it will be 10. The problem is 5 plus 5. You count this part, the overlapping part, you count it for twice. Okay, the problem is coming. If I count it for twice, that means after I use 5 plus 5, I need to minus something. Minus the overlapping. I just want to count it for once. So, the problem is, how long is the overlapping part? How long is the overlapping part? Is that 8 mm, 8 millimeter? 8 is only there from here. So, take a look, be careful. 8 just means half of it. So, everyone, this overlapping part, 8 plus 8 equals actually 16 centimeter. So here we go. Now, if one of the overlapping parts, let's just focus on the overlapping part first. Overlapping. Second, overlapping. Each of the overlapping, it should be 8 times 2. 8 times 2 equals 16. 16 millimeter. How many 16 do we have? Or how many overlapping parts do you have altogether? Second group of 16. Third group of 16. Fourth group of 16. So actually, we need to times 4. We have a 4 group of 16. That is the total length of the overlapping parts. So 4 times 16, actually it equals 64 millimeter. Not if you're not very clear, and 16 times 4, write down the vertical working. Okay, yeah, here it is. Let's keep going. We know the overlapping part, it should be 64 millimeter. Then let's try to find out the total length. Okay. If each of a little chance is 5 centimeter, 5 cm. Now I have 5 group of 5. So it should be 25 centimeter. Everyone, be careful. If I use 25 minus 64, I absolutely cannot do that in this way. So we need to convert first. Change the centimeter into milliliter. But the problem is, do you know 1 centimeter, 1 centimeter equals how many millimeter? Yeah, so each of the centimeter can equals 10 millimeter. All right. Now that means, okay, 25 centimeter, 25 times 10 equals how many milliliter? 250 millimeter. Okay, so this time, if we know the total length, actually, it should be 250. But now, overlapping part, the total length of this 4 overlapping part is 64. So the last step, use 250 minus 64. So finally, the answer is, let me waiting. Oh, I'm waiting for your answer. It goes. Equals 100 and, yeah, correct, 186. 186. Yeah, this one a little bit hard because the problem is overlapping part. How do we understand the overlapping part is super important. Okay, yeah. And another trap is the different units: centimeter, millimeter. All right. Then let's back to one more question, the bacteria's question. Okay, now here we go. And what is your answer? Dr. Strange, this question, what is your answer? Please tell me. Let me check. Can you get right? Eight. Okay. Some different answer. 7. Hooray. Well, let's check together. It should be 8 or 9. Actually, 8 is the right answer. 8 is right. But why somebody get 9? Yeah. So here we go. Day 1. Actually, we can just calculate it one by one. So the first day, in the beginning, you have 50 bacteria. In the daytime, 11 die. Die means we need to minus 11. Oh, so 5. 5 will be reproduced, so that means you will have 5 more. So after that, the first day, if all day passed, in the end, we will find that 44. You still have 44 bacteria. So day 2 also say 44 minus 11 plus 5, equals 38. Day 3, 38 minus 11 plus 5 equals 32. Yeah, day 4. Actually, after that, we will find the pattern. Each day will be decreased by 6. Decreased by 6, decreased by 6. So actually, 4th day, we can just use minus 6. 32 minus 6 equals 26. Then, day 5, write down it. Day 5, 26 minus 6, yeah, equals 20. Day 6, day 6, 20 minus 6 equals 14. Day 7, 14 minus 6, equals 8. Then, is there any problem? Is there any problem? What is the problem? Can you find out if there is something mistake? After that, it should be minus 6. Day 8. Actually, I need to minus 6. You will find 2 more left. So day 9, no bacteria left. All right, I think that is here easy to make mistake. So let's see. If you just minus 6, you take 11 and 5, you take them as a group. So after day 8, in the morning, you have 8 bacteria. The first step, we need to minus 11. The bacteria die first and then reproduce. So if we only have 8 bacteria, and then 11 of them should be died, but so far I only have 8, so all of them will be died. So day 8, not nice. Be careful, be careful. Die first, so minus first, then plus. Yeah. Okay, so far we have nearly done all of the question. Last question in the session B. This question is super interesting because if you use something like that, I try to use half. So apple is half. Apple is 1 unit. Pear, it should be 2 units. We will try. If 31, then 31 times 2. Yeah, you can try to use the method to make out 64. But we cannot do it in this way. So the key point is we know the mass of each single box. And another very important sentence is that half. The mass of the apple is half of the total mass of the pear. When we teach the H problem, I said that if you see something like 3 times, 2 times, twice, and even this keyword half, draw out the model first. Draw the model. Here, apple is half of the total mass of the pear. So apple should be 1 unit. Pear, it should be 2 units. The question is asking the total mass of the apple. Asking about this part. But the problem is, we even don't know any more information on this model. So how can we do? Try to find some information. If we don't know the mass of the apple, can we find the mass of the pear? Cannot. Or can we find the difference of the apple and the pear? We just know it's 1 unit. We cannot know what exactly number. Okay, if we don't know the difference, can we find the sum of the sum of all the apple and the pear? Can we? I know in every single box, it should be 15 kilograms, 16, and 18, 19, 31. Add them together, I will know the sum. Then I think everything will be easy. Here, 15 plus 16 plus 18 plus 19 plus 31. Yeah, so A equals, equals the sum. We can just we can try to 9 plus 1 first. It will be easy. Yeah, 99. At this 5 box, it's the sum of all the pear and apple. So if the total is 99, total is 3 units. We have already found out. 3 units is 99. What about 1 unit? Then 1 unit equals 99, divided by 3, 33. So 1 unit is 33, that means apple. Apple, 33. Okay, so that is why I said cannot just use as we assume apple is 15 and then to try to let the other number to be twice of 15. Cannot, because you will find that A is 33. 33 means maybe this box carry all the apple, but another 2 kilograms of the apple in another box. Yeah, this is the hardest question in the session B. I think the last two question is a little bit hard because the hardest question is in session C. Yeah, section C, all of the all of the topic, we usually see in the section C of the TASMO test. Okay, so next weekend, not weekend, next Friday, Teacher Michelle will take you to do section C. Okay, yeah, so that is all the question in section B. So everyone, be careful. In the TASMO competition, I think half of the topic we learned it before. So before you go to the TASMO, have a review about what we learned in P2. Take out your semester 1 book A and book B, and the semester 2 book A and book B. Have a quickly go through it before the TASMO test. All right. Yeah. So that's all the question for today. Hope everyone can get what the score you want. Yeah. So that is all. So I will be not I. Next week, Teacher Michelle will see you at on Friday. It's still this time. Okay. Yeah. So here, thank you everyone. It's too late. Yeah, guys, you need to go to sleep. Yeah, bye-bye. Bye-bye, kids. Bye-bye, everyone. Bye-bye.